Hi everyone, this is Avinash. Today we'll see the third Android lab program that is creating a login page. So let me start Android Studio first. Click on a file, new project, select the empty activity, click on next. So here I'll give my lab 3, click on a finish. So this will take some time. Yeah, it started. Click on design mode. So here I'm just adjusting my screen. So I delete that text view and I'll use the layouts. Go to the layout and I'll use linear vertical layout because I have to add the widgets. This is linear layout. Now I'll go to the common. I'll drag and drop the text view because I have to give the heading as a login page. So this is text. I'll give the heading as a login page. I'll just increase the size of this. So I'll go down in attribute, go to the text login page. Login page. Go to the text size. I'm going to select the 36 sp and will make it with bold text appearance large bold. Then this I want in a center. So what I should do, I'll go to the XML part, text mode, and in the text view I'll add a property called Android text alignment equal to center. So save, go to the design mode, you can see it is in a center. Next I'll again drag and drop the one more text view, that is nothing but I'll say user enter username and appearance again I'll make medium. Then I will drag and drop the plain text. It works like a text box. Username again I'll go with the text view for a password label. So enter password. Text appearance I'll make it medium. Then again I'll use a text box, that is plain text, to enter the password. Instead of this I'll go for this password. So I'll set the widget called password. Here you can enter number and text, and if you select password numeric you can enter only the numeric. So I'll go with the first one, password. Then I want to add a one button, so I'll go to the button widgets and I'll drag and drop the button. So in this button I will change the text as a submit. So my designing mode is ready. So for this now I have to add a Java code. So click on main activity Java. This is the name of, we'll see the name of this edit text and edit text 2. Okay, and this is button. Okay, so again, as it is, always you have to remember the three things in Android. First one is a declaration, second one is an initial action, and third one is a action. So let me start with the text, edit text, initialization, edit text. There are two texts are there, that is I'll name it as a E1 and E2. Then semicolon, button, I'll give it as a B1 semicolon. Then declaration is done. Then I'll go with initialization, E1 equal to edit text find view by id r dot id dot the name of the edit text. First edit text is edit text, select that one. Then e2 equal to edit text find view by id r dot id dot edit text 2. Then the button one, that is b1. So this is it. Okay. So next, b1 equal to button find view by id r dot id dot the name of the button is button. So here my declaration is done, my initialization is done. Now come for action. To add action, b1 dot set on click listener, b1 dot set on click listener, then new view dot on click listener. Select that one, then it create the objects and code for you. Now here we have to take the input from the two text boxes and have to save it in a variable. Then we have to compare here. So how to take an input? So I'll declare a string here, string uname equal to the first edit text name is e1 dot edit e1 dot get string get text, and I have to convert into the string. Okay, then again next one is string, I'll give as a pass equal to e2 dot get text dot to string. Now I'll use a if condition to compare the username and password. So here I'll write if the uname dot equals pts and pass dot equals pgm. So it will compare the uname with pts and pass with bgm. Then I'll test the condition. If it is true, then what I should do, I have to open another activity. To open another activity, first I have to add one more activity. To add one more activity, just right click on this activity, new, go to the activity, select the empty activity. So let it be, I'm not going to change any name for this main to activity. Click on finish. So here the activity 2 is added. So If username password is correct, then I'm going to display the toast. So display the toast, type the toast dot make text, name of the activity main dot this, then the message login is successful, then third parameter is toast dot length long dot show. So it will display the message. Next I want to open the another activity, that is what I'll do, I'll go to the second activity and I will drag and drop the one text view and I'll call it as an inbox. Go text view, go to the property, change the name of this, I'll call it as a inbox. So increase the font size, so I'll go to the text size and make it as a 36. So once the username password is correct, then it is going to open this inbox. So how to open another activity? So code for this, you have to create an intent and you have to call that intent. So to do that, intent, and give a name or object as a I for the intent, new intent. So in this main activity dot this to the second activity name is main activity 2 dot class. Okay. Then start activity, start activity. So in this I have to give the name of the object of that is I inside this. What it will do, it will create an intent we are using to pass any value or to move from one activity to another activity. First I have to create the activity. Once I create the activity, then I have to tell I have to move from this activity, that is current activity, to my another activity. So to which you want to move, you have to give that activity name dot class. And when you say start activity, then it will move to that activity. So this is if condition is true. Else, so in the else part, if condition is not true, so I'm just copying pasting this message. To save the time, login is unsuccessful. Save. I'll just run this program. Already my emulator is on, so it will take some less time, so we will wait until it runs. So this program is took 6 seconds, 119 milliseconds. So you can see this is my login page. So here I'll enter PTS and PGM as a password. Then I'll click on submit button. You can see login is successful and it's open the inbox. So once again I'll go back, I'll change the password, username and password. I'll give the wrong username and passwords and I'll click on submit. So you can see login is successful. So this is my third lab program. So once again, thank you very much. Bye bye.